Recently, vinyl flooring has become one of the most popular choices for homeowners due to its appealing look, durability and affordability. There are a few different types of vinyl flooring, such as luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl flooring, in rolls, and vinyl composition tile, but the most popular is luxury vinyl plank, LVP. LVP is a type of flooring that looks like wood but is made from durable vinyl. It is waterproof, easy to install, and comfortable to walk on, making it a popular choice for homes and businesses. LVP is made of the next layers: UV coating, a protective layer, decor film, core, and underlay are essential components. However, some of these elements may be absent depending on the price range. A higher wear layer means a more durable floor.
LVP can be installed using 4 different methods: click lock, peel unstick, glue down, and loose lay. In this video, we will focus on click lock flooring. Let us know in the comments below if you'd like to learn more about glue down, peel unstick, or loose lay vinyl flooring.
Tools needed.
Essential: measuring tape, for accurate measurements of room dimensions and plank placement. Pencil and rafter square, help ensure precise and straight cuts. Rubber mallet, for tapping planks into place without damaging them. Safety glasses, essential for eye protection while cutting planks and using power tools. Utility knife, for scoring and snapping vinyl planks efficiently. 1/4 spacers, to maintain the required expansion gap around the edges of the floor. Tapping block, ensures planks lock together securely without damaging edges. Straight edge or drywall 50/40 square, used as a guide for scoring and cutting planks accurately. Undercut saw, flush cut saw, used to cut door jambs to allow flooring to slide underneath. Work gloves, protects hands, particularly when making cuts. Leveling subfloor, concrete patcher, if needed, to fill gaps or cracks in the subfloor before installation. Drywall knife, used for spreading leveling compound or patching materials. Leveling compound, to smooth out uneven subfloors before laying down vinyl planks. Sanding pad, 100 grit sandpaper, used to smooth patched areas of the subfloor after applying concrete patcher or leveling compound. Ensuring an even surface for vinyl installation. Underlay, if required. Provides cushioning and helps with soundproofing and moisture control. Optional tools. Framing square, for making precise straight cuts and ensuring proper alignment. Jigsaw, for intricate cuts and notches around obstacles like door jambs and fixtures. Heat gun, used to soften vinyl for easier cutting or fitting around complex areas. Oscillating multi-tool saw, useful for making precise cuts in tight spaces, such as trimming door jambs. Pneumatic brad nailer, used to reattach baseboards or molding securely. Pull bar, helps pull planks tightly into place near walls and tight spots. Vinyl tile cutter, a specialized tool for making straight, clean cuts in vinyl planks. Remove everything from the floor in the room. Remove baseboards or shoe molding that you have. If you plan to reinstall them, write a number on the back of each piece corresponding to the same number written on the wall where the molding will cover it. Vinyl plank flooring can typically be installed over existing flooring as long as the surface is solid, level, and smooth. However, if the current flooring is carpet or has a highly textured surface, such as certain tiles or stone, it should be removed before installation. Apply a thin layer of leveling compound along the plywood seams using a drywall knife. Allow the compound to dry completely, which usually takes about 30 minutes. When dry, sand the seams using a sanding pad with 100 grit sandpaper. Trim the door jamb and casing using either an undercut saw or an oscillating multi-tool saw. Install underlayment if the vinyl flooring does not have one. Place a piece of vinyl flooring as a height guide on the floor by the door jamb, and using an undercut saw or multi-tool, make a cut. Direction of the vinyl plank floor. There are 4 rules to consider when deciding the direction in which vinyl planks should be installed. While you can install them in any direction, considering the following points can make the installation easier and more visually appealing. The planks should be installed parallel to the longest wall. Install the flooring perpendicular to the front door. If there is bulky furniture in the room, such as a bed, it looks better when planks are installed parallel to the furniture. It looks more professional when flooring is installed in the same direction throughout the house. However, this may not always align with time and budget constraints. If you have narrow hallways, you can change directions but should always consider how transitions between rooms will be handled. In hallways with doors, transitions can be placed under the doors. Some ways to cut tiles. First way, using a vinyl tile cutter. Second way, using a folding lockback utility knife. Steps: measure and mark the cut line on the plank using a pencil and ruler. Score the plank several times along the line using a sharp utility knife. Once deeply scored, bend the plank to snap it cleanly along the cut. Use the knife to trim any rough edges if necessary. Third way, using an oscillating multi-tool saw. Fourth way, using a jigsaw if you need to navigate around obstacles or create intricate cuts. Follow these steps. Using a utility knife, gently heat the tiles with a heat gun to make them more flexible. Use a sharp utility knife to carefully cut along the marked lines. Apply light pressure and make several passes instead of attempting to cut through in a single attempt. Using jigsaw. A jigsaw is excellent for making long, straight cuts and is also highly effective for tackling more intricate and challenging cuts. Acclimate the flooring. Let the LVP plank sit in the installation room for 24 to 48 hours to adjust to the room's temperature and humidity. Ideal room conditions: 65 degrees Fahrenheit to 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius to 29 degrees Celsius. Once you have determined the installation direction, measure the distance from the starting wall to the finishing wall. Calculate the number of plank rows based on the width of the vinyl flooring, ensuring the last row is no less than 2 inches wide, as narrow rows are prone to breaking and are difficult to work with. Open a few boxes of planks and sort them into piles based on pattern or shade. During installation, take planks from each pile and mix them evenly to create a more appealing look. Many professionals recommend staggering planks by 8 to 12 inches, not less than 6 inches, or approximately 1/3 to 1/2 of the plank's length. For longer planks, a larger stagger distance can help maintain a natural look. All cuts should be placed at the start or end of a row. Ensure that the stagger pattern does not repeat predictably, stair-step or H pattern. Randomized offsets provide a more natural appearance. Lastly, ensure that very short boards are not placed at the beginning or end of a row. Installation. When starting the first row of flooring, place spacers between the planks and the wall to maintain a 1/4 inch gap. This gap is essential because walls can shift slightly due to temperature changes between seasons, summer and winter, or natural settling and soil movement. Allowing this small space ensures that the flooring has room to expand and contract as needed, preventing issues like buckling or damage to the plank seams. Without this gap, the flooring could become too tight and compromise its durability and appearance. You can start with a full-length plank or, as mentioned above, one of the pre-cut pieces to create a stagger pattern. Place one plank flat on the subfloor. Then position the next plank at an angle and align it with the receiving groove of the first. Gently lower the second plank until it lies flat and parallel, ensuring it locks securely into place with the first plank. Use a rubber mallet when needed to ensure the seams interlock without gaps. Installing the last piece of a row can be challenging. Use a pull bar to gently push the plank into the locking system. Start the second row with an offset to create a staggered look. Click the long edge into the first row at an angle and press down firmly. Use a rubber mallet and tapping block to ensure tight seams. Continue until the entire floor is covered. When installing the last row, measure the width of the last row and cut planks accordingly. Use a pull bar to fit the final row snugly against the previous row. Remove spacers and install baseboards or quarter-round molding to cover expansion gaps. Clean the floor and check for any loose planks. Common mistakes to avoid: skipping acclimation, which can lead to warping, not leveling the subfloor properly, forgetting to leave expansion gaps, installing too tightly, leading to buckling later. If you found this step-by-step guide on installing luxury vinyl plank flooring helpful, please consider subscribing and giving us a thumbs up. Your support helps us create more great videos in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.